Hello, I'm Rick, this is Certifiably Ingame, and this is Devoid. A little sci-fi game I picked up on Steam, and I'm investigating what's happened to a missing colony. Now, as of part 1, I've learned a rather harsh lesson. And that is that the game does not autosave, or at least not for some time, so I've just had to replay that opening segment all over again. I cut it out because, well, you've just seen it. And I'm about to head into the maintenance substation to retrieve the amber helmet, which apparently will allow me to see empathic energy, whatever that is, but it seems to be causing problems on the station. Dear Miss Mayer? Sasha Mayer? On behalf of Solarix, I'd like to thank you for your interest in the Ankara Colonial Initiative. We understand that the development of this first telluric planet is incredibly exciting news, and we are honoured that such a prestigious publication as the Metro Times would want to cover the story. We saw that newspaper previously. Unfortunately, we must decline at this time. As you know, the ACI is still a classified project, and the protection of proprietary technology depends upon secrecy at this time. I'd like to request that our line of communication be kept open so that we may notify you as soon as we are prepared to make a public statement. Respectfully, Esther Ben-Ami, Director of Public Relations and Ankara Colonial Initiative. Okay. So Esther was in charge of the public image.
Here's a thought. If we can't measure the vapor itself, perhaps we can measure the empathic effect it has on the observer. Who knows what it'll turn up, but it's the best I can come up with. I've drawn up specifications for a device that will let us read empathic signatures. If you sign off, I'll send it up to Neurotech.
Okay. This would probably be the amber helmet that I'm on my way to collect, I think. So, hang on, where am I? More stations. A message from Lieutenant Rachel. She was the one that emailed me.
Hi, Weston. I'm sorry they're not letting you through the lockdown. I sent a personal request to Major Kirilenko asking him to give you clearance at the first possible opportunity. I know he seems like a hard ass, but I swear he's got a heart under all that armor plating. Stay safe. I miss you.
Okay, so she was stationed out here. She also emailed me for guidance. Presumably she was having trouble adapting to life away from Earth, I guess. Okay, from Stephanie Doughty to all personnel. Hello all, I've received many complaints about the quality of the audio-video transmission, so I want to offer some education. This is not a metro station. You don't have the benefit of municipally... They love their big words, don't they? Municipally maintained telecommunications network. Our streaming capabilities are limited and electromagnetic interference is common. Welcome to the frontier, people. AV upgrades will be introduced when they are possible, but for now, please make do with the equipment we have. Thanks. Stephanie Doherty, Section Manager 17 blah 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 community. Okay. Well, suck it up seems to be the general message of this one. Okay, so heading to maintenance. That's got to be the Megalodon. A lot of elevators in this place. Those doors now sound really violent. I don't think there are enemies in this game, but I'm not entirely certain. If there are, I can't fight back, which is frankly horrifying. Hello? Okay, Mr. Umbiri. Now, who's he? Ruben. He was the guy who notified the Major about the security breach on the planet. I want to alert you to some news from the Cybernetics division here on Metro 3. Our AI development team is in the process of conceptualizing a centralized sentience interface for Amy to replace the obsolete W1 protocol units. We hope to be able to transmit a firmware update within the next 18 to 24 months. In the meantime, let us know if you experience any further irregularities in W1 units. So Amy is indeed the Remora/Colony's AI. And the W1 unit, I presume, is Wilco?
Major, I wanted to approach you personally, since you've always been so understanding in the past. Mr. Wright is not cut out for the pressures of the current situation. I know him well. He's at risk of a breakdown so long as he remains on the surface. I would like to request special clearance for him to return station-wide as soon as possible.
Okay.
Also, he reminds me of home, Major. Thanks to the awakening, I know that you can understand what that truly means. We are only of use to the mission so long as we retain our humanity. And this request is a deeply human one. Respectfully, Park out.
The Awakening. What event is this on about? Could have something to do with empathic emotions and empathic energy. Yet it is crucial to retain our humanity. What on earth does that mean? What does it say about me psychologically that I'm drawn not to the safe, inviting blue one, but to the potentially dangerous and hazardous red lights? Oh, in which case it was just a server monitor, but still. Red lights in games generally indicate danger, and I end up running straight into them a lot of the time. Well, this certainly looks like a storage area. Another lift, okay. Further down we go. There's a short one. Ooh! Drinks, food. Glue gun? Tomorrow. No matter how far in the future you go, you'll always have iPads. Okay. This looks like another... Aha! This would be the helmet. Amber. Before we do, I'm going to have a quick little read of these two. Foreman Williams, I've put in 3 requests now for PLS treatment. PLS. I guess we'll find out what that means. And been denied every time. I've been suffering blackouts and bouts of amnesia on top of severe depression symptoms. It has become impossible for me to work, and so I must deliver my resignation. I will await your instructions for extraction. Sincerely, Emily Satino, Custodian 726. Okay. That sounds like emotional distress is an incredibly severe / amplified problem out here on the frontier, as it got put. Special instructions. Amber unit is to be stored under special storage. Amber unit is not to be activated under any circumstances. All maintenance personnel in Sector 1 shall submit for a Level 2 security clearance. Thanks for your cooperation. Any questions? Don't hesitate to contact me. Ephraim Hawke. Under no circumstances. Wow, there's nothing here to stop me.
I've got Amber.
Excellent work, ma'am. I never doubted you'd succeed.
Thanks, Wilco. What now?
Using Amber remotely will use a great deal of power. If it runs out of energy, I can recharge it for you at any protocol kiosk.
Oh,
Sounds good to me.
micromanagement, lovely.
If you are ready, I can direct you to the nearest anomaly.
Go for it.
Yeah. Let's get started.
The first anomalous instance is nearby. There's a research vessel docked in Sector 2. The anomaly is on board.
Okay, log entry. Now that I have a VR helmet, hey, VR is the future. Let's look at the world through Wilco's eyes, heading to Sector 2. Now, has it automatically equipped it? Guess we'll find out. Okay, Sector 2. Now, Sector 2... I remember there being mentions of a security breach. Now, Sector 1 was the one that had motion detectors that had been pinged, but no signs of life. But Sector 2, I think I read in an email that there'd been a possible security breach and the Major was taking in soldiers there. Sector 2. Oh. Alright.
There's a quickening. Have you felt it? Body and mind. The mind of man reaches towards the heavens, though the body is dust. Man has hurled himself at the stars, his heavenly mind yearning for its home. He is a wayfarer, trapped in his earthly shell. And yet, among the stars, he finds only more earth, more dust. No matter how far into space he sails, he remains earthbound. Stars and sand. This is the existence of man. Neither one nor the other. Only both. But you are different. And that is why you are here.
Well, it looks like I can't read terminals while this is equipped. Oh. Okay. That was weird. I can see why they didn't want people using this helmet. It's a bit freaky. Oh. This is really weird. I'm guessing I'm seeing sort of like echoes of what has transpired with... Why are you walking weird? It's really freaking me out. Okay, well at least he's not following me. I'd be very freaked out. But then again, if this is reflections of the past that I'm seeing... Oh! Almost made me jump. Almost. Is that a lift? I don't... Yeah, okay. Good. Up, there we go. I think I'm on the right track. Wow. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, so I was just trying to see if there was a way to actually turn off this visor, but I didn't see any key bindings for it, so I guess we just plow on. I want to read all these terminals that I'm potentially missing. I guess I'll have to check them on the way back.
When the time comes, do what is expected of you. Follow. Our joining is inevitable.
Was that a marriage proposal? If so, it was pretty awful. This looks like a cryopod. This vision makes it very difficult to see what I'm doing. Can I really not take this off? Oh.
Wilco, you there?
Yes, ma'am. What do you have to report?
I don't know. I saw somebody.
Several
Another
somebodies.
human?
Humans. The research crew. It was so strange. They were like ghosts.
That is highly unlikely, ma'am. There is simply no empirically verifiable evidence for the existence of ghosts. However, it is possible that the figures you saw were a manifestation of the empathic anomaly.
What do you mean?
Amber manifests empathic residue in whatever way the user interprets it. Perhaps you experienced it in the form of other humans.
Invisible people spawn from raw emotion?
Indeed.
Sounds like ghosts to me.
If you say so, ma'am.
What now?
It appears the nearest anomaly is on the surface of Ensira. There's a flight-ready shuttle near your location.
All right, I'm on my way.
Now I need to travel to the planet below, the planet of Ansira, not Ankara. There is a flight shuttle ready to depart at Sector 3. Very well. Ooh. Any of this mean anything? Not to me, it doesn't. Okay, let's have a quick look around the rest of the ship. Hello, terminals. Now I can actually read them. From delve into. Okay, I know I've been having a bit of trouble pronouncing some names, but Hakuya Tsukiwero is pushing it a bit. Okay, so a bunch of binary. It's getting really hot. I know one of the research assistants suspects me. Nobody's saying anything, but I've managed to intercept some internal email messages. Might be useful. I've been moving the project to a research vessel, but I'm not sure why. My clearance level may authorize me to sign on to the research team. I'll let you know what happens. A woman from archaeology told me that they found an artifact on the planet. Things she told me were really bizarre. I thought she was just a whack job at first, but I was able to track down the composition analysis and nothing. Okay. I wonder if this woman was the one that got shot on the planet below. Let's check the rest of the terminals. What the hell? I hope that's normal. Oh, this place does look different when it's not all black and white and misty and foggy and it's full of spooky ghosts. That totally aren't ghosts. Cognitive heuristics offline. That sounds like artificial intelligence mumbo jumbo to me. Oh, hello. Security's been tightening up, but I managed to get a camera into one of the labs. All I could find was a couple of weird emails, something about the subject being able to talk. Project director came up from Ankara in her bathrobe to see for herself, and she spent the next 2 days on the comms yelling at HQ. My guy in medical says there's been an influx of psych cases. Scientists are reporting weird dreams, and one of the techs lost all feeling in his left arm. The weird thing is, they're denying neurotech treatments to everyone but top brass and a handful of random middle managers. Doesn't seem right. So this place obviously did have an intelligence leak. That was certainly true. And this must have been the research vessel. Have I read that one? Yes, I have. Okay. Sector 3 then. That was over there, wasn't it? Sector 3. I'm presuming Wilco's unlocked the door for me? Yes, he has. Okay, we have another info terminal. Lieutenant, what the hell is going on down there? I'm getting flooded with priority messages from the surface, but everything's encrypted. The weather station has picked up massive storm activity coming off the desert. Get your people together and evacuate if you can. Krilinko's rigged. Wilco... Oh, Krilinko's rigged Wilco. Lock down the shuttles on my end. If you can notify him, I can get transports to you before the storm hits. Park. Also park.
Security protocols are showing some strange activity in the incoming comms data. Seems consistent with some kind of sophisticated querying program. There's nothing out of sorts in our software, so I want you to do a thorough sweep of the antenna array for any sign of a wire trap device. Keep me posted.
I think this game could have done with a bit more bump mapping. A few more normal maps pasted here and there. Ah! The Christmas tree. Hope this isn't the artifact. It certainly looks artifacty.
Communication with the subject is a strange and difficult procedure. Being purely empathic, the interaction cannot rightly be described as speech. It is, by all accounts, a synesthetic process. Though it is perceived as an incomprehensible voice by the listener, the empathic readouts correspond more to images. At first, I thought the images were in Syra, but then I saw... Never mind, it doesn't matter. I can't speak straight right now. I'm going to the docks to think.
Weird. Is the subject communicated via emotions, by feelings and projections? So what is the subject and what's the artifact? Are they the same thing? Quick look around here before we... No, I don't think I'm going to find anything up here. Alright, is this my little shuttle? I've got to say, why can't I just take my ship? Activate flight shuttle. Yeah, this would be a little thing then, wouldn't it? Well, that's a shame. I'd rather take my ship down there, because now it means I have to... If I want to leave this place, let's say in a hurry, I have to get a shuttle back here, and then onto my ship, and then leave. If I just took my ship down to the surface, although maybe it's not rated for planetary landing. That's always a possibility. Alright, well, let's get on the shuttle. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, let's pretend we didn't see that. Let's get back over here.
Can you trust the lives of crewmen and women into the hands of a machine? Maybe one part of a space station is a mere reflection and fabrication of an AI playing with us, projected as an augmented reality. Okay, Wilco, I'm here.
Excellent, man. The nearest anomaly is located at the entrance to the mines. Take the leftmost path out of the jungle, but be careful. Don't accidentally wander into the desert, or we will lose connection.
Got it.
That is certainly a desert. I have to find the excavation sites and explore the mining area, though the desert also looks very tempting. In what way does that look tempting? I'm sorry, but look at it. It looks aching out there. There is wreckage everywhere. Smoke, which indicates more fire to be piled on top of the heat that's already very present. That is not tempting. Or maybe it's just me. I just don't like hot weather. It could be just me, you know. I have a thing about being cooked alive in a barren wasteland with not a single drop of water around. Weird, I know. Can I use these trucks? It would be so much easier if I can use the truck. Okay, well, we'll pick up exploration of the planet next time, I think. Until then, I've been Rick. This has been Devoid. And I hope to see you next time. As I unravel what on earth has happened here and why everyone seems to have vanished. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.